There has been a tremendous amount of news coming out of DeWALT Tools recently. And up until a short time ago, the DCF 887 was the top of the line, most powerful, fastest driving impact driver from DeWALT. It was recently supplanted by the DCF 850. Frankly, even bigger news dropped with the announcement of the power stacked lithium batteries. But did you know that there is another impact driver with stellar specifications and a lack of fancy naming?
Really?
Yes, really. And we're going to tell you all about it in today's video, right after this message from our sponsor, VCG Construction. Want to help out with the channel? Head on over to the merch store. You get hoodies, and t-shirts, and some hats. Link will be in the description below. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Vince, and this is
Jim.
It's nice to see everybody. The next video that Jim was supposed to be in was going to be with our second DCF 850. We were going to put a 2 amp hour 20 volt max battery onto this impact driver so that we could run it against the power stacked lithium battery that we have in-house. We're going to run them side by side here because we haven't seen any side by side tests with impact drivers yet. But if you wanted to see more about the power stacked lithium battery, go on over to this video here. Today's video is not focused on the power stack or this impact driver. It is this here.
Oh.
Now,
Nice.
this is the impact driver that you and me never heard of from DeWALT. And frankly, it's brand new. The only way I knew about this is that the very cool gang kept on sending over direct messages. Have you seen the DCF 840? This is
840.
the DCF 840.
I guess you're going to tell us the difference on this between the 887?
Take a look at it. Tell me what you think. Jim's going to get it open while I tell you a little bit about this impact driver.
See that knife real quick.
DeWALT tells us that the DCF 840 delivers 21% more torque. It fits into tight places without sacrificing performance. Its lightweight and compact design delivers 1,700 inch-pounds of torque and 3,200 RPM. Some of you might say, hey Vince, it's not really a big deal because that torque number and RPM fall slightly short of the DCF 850 and even the DCF 887. Here's the part that really got me and why I wanted to get this into shop. Went on over to the blue big box and picked it up. This impact driver delivers 4,200 IPM or impacts per minute compared to the DCF 850 and even the 887's 3,800. So this has 400 more impacts per minute.
So it's interesting. They've kind of gone the opposite way of technology as some of its competitors, where they went with less impacts but more consistent impact. This upgrade is actually more impacts.
This is more impacts per minute. I think that what we're seeing here in my perception of this is they went longer and thinner.
More narrow.
And quite frankly, if you look at this impact driver, this looks more like the extreme line of tools.
It does.
The 12 volt platform.
It does. That's what I was thinking when I first opened it.
When you brought up Milwaukee and their technology, that's what we're looking at. It's thinner and longer compared to the Atomic line, which is fatter
but shorter.
and shorter. This tool is also shorter.
Interesting.
Here's a question. We don't have our belt clip attached to the DCF 840, so what we'll do is we'll put it on the scale. We have our little fastener. With its belt clip and fastener, you're looking at 1 pound, 15.6 ounces. So just under 2 pounds. Compared to the DCF 850 that you all know and love. With its belt clip, you're at 2 pounds, 2.2 ounces. This is getting very interesting, isn't it? Here's another fun fact for everybody. Bare tool, if you wanted to pick up, like we did here, DeWALT's Atomic Compact Series, bare tool was $99 for the DCF 850, okay? This entire kit for the DCF 840 includes a bag, belt clip, 2 batteries, which are
1.5 amps.
1.3 amp hours. So they've really downgraded the batteries, but what the heck? You get 2 of them. Charger. Here's the deal. All this for the crazy low price of $99.
It's not a bad deal.
Yo, it's not a bad deal, man. It's not a bad deal. You know,
I run those batteries at home all the time.
You know. Well, these are 1.3 amp hours.
Yeah, I run them at home when I have like little around the house stuff to do. I run those batteries.
There are certain kits that include batteries that look similar that are 1.7 amp hours. There are other kits that include batteries that look similar that are 1.5 amp hours. These are 1.3 amp hours.
Interesting.
They're both 1.3 amp hours. That delivers 26 watt hours. I will tell you what's not a good sign.
I hear something rattling in there.
I hear rattling inside this impact driver already. Maybe it's the low price point. But you know what?
We gotta see what it does, right?
Let's see what it'll do. Which impact driver do you want to run, Jimmy?
I want to run this one.
Okay. Why do you want to run that?
Because ergonomically, I just like the way it feels. It fits my hand better.
Okay. I will say this. Both impact drivers have nice tri-LED. I will say they almost look exactly identical when it comes to brightness.
Identical.
Okay. This DCF 840, single speed impact driver.
Really?
There's no additional.
What speed is it?
There's no additional speeds. It's infinitely variable from 0 to 3,200 RPMs.
What? That's good enough.
Okay. On paper, it would seem that the 840 is outmatched compared to the 850, but here's the thing. It is delivering 400 extra impacts per minute. So we need to test it.
Should I run this in 2 or 3?
I would just run it in full speed.
Okay.
Because I only have 1 speed and that's full speed. Here's the deal. It does have a quick insert collet.
Well, that's good. We know that that's not rattling around.
We're going to start with 1 5/8 drywall fasteners. Being that there's only 1 speed, I think we give it all she's got. In previous tests, a lot of you called for an outside person to call go. So, who wants to do the honors?
1, 2, 3, go.
So, my initial reaction is it was too close to call. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to tell you right now, this thing seems unbelievably powerful.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I guess we're going to have to do some more testing then.
Frankly, it's down on RPM slightly, but it has way more IPM. Crazy. So we're going to have to, I think as the fasteners get bigger, it will become more apparent.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will let everybody know we're running 2 5 amp hour batteries. Both are fully charged. We're going to move on to the high torque fastener test. 3-inch drywall fastener through 3 inches of wood. Drywall fasteners are not made to be driven into 3 inches of wood. They are made to be driven into multiple sheets of drywall and then fastened into wood. So this is a test of high torque, and in my opinion, an impact driver with more impacts per minute.
Should.
I'm thinking that this tool will pull ahead in this
We'll
test.
see.
We need somebody to call it.
1, 2, 3, go.
I think for prosperity, we should switch sides.
I don't have to go left-handed.
In an attempt to give you the most accurate results, we're gonna do it one more time. No, what did you do? Throw that out of there. You came out of that screw already?
No, I grabbed one.
Oh, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, go.
I hit Jimmy in the head. What do you think happened there?
I feel like yours started impacting quicker and started hitting harder. Where I think I took the lead in the beginning, and I'd have to look at the replay.
I feel like we have to do that one more time. I feel like the result inconclusive. I feel like we have to do it one more time. You off axis? You're off axis.
Yeah, there's no way for us both to be in here comfortably.
1, 2, 3, go.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what's going on with this thing. You can hear it bogging down. I think we gotta run one more.
It's hitting it, like it's starting the impacts really quick.
You know what it looks like? To me, it looks like that. Like yours is on 3 and his is on 1.
It's bizarre.
I'm on 3 though.
1, 2, 3, go.
I think it's time to move on to something a little bigger.
You could tell though, this is much stronger with those bigger screws.
Well, we're gonna find out if the larger fastener theory holds up, because we have 2 1/4 by 6-inch fasteners.
1, 2, 3, go.
I mean,
This one.
yeah.
And it's deeper.
I think we have to run it again though for prosperity.
Let's go.
Let me ask you this. Don't you think
Switch?
we switch?
Absolutely.
One, 2, 3, go.
We have one more pair of fasteners here. We
Might as well do it.
1, 2, 3, go.
It was about the same.
The best DeWALT impact driver you've never heard of.
It seems like it.
Yo, it literally isn't even have a designation. It's not atomic. It's not even XR.
It's just
not
20
even,
volt.
It's just 20 volt brushless. 20 volt brushless. But we got to see how it drills.
Yeah.
You know what time it is? My favorite time.
Spade time?
It's where we run spattle bits with impact drivers. I mean, doesn't everybody run spattle bits and impact drivers?
I do. All the time.
If you know what you're doing, if you actually run tools, you do it. Because everybody knows running large drill bits is effortless in an impact driver.
Yeah.
Because you don't bind, you don't get that inertia, that force,
The wrist snapper.
the G forces. We have 2 brand new 1-inch Diablo, which means
Fighting chicken.
the fighting chicken, Speed Demon spattle bits. Here you go.
Thanks, sir.
I'm gonna keep mine, the DCF 840 in its top speed.
Yeah, Mikey.
1, 2, 3, go.
That's one for the DCF 850.
Go.
That's two for the DCF 850.
One, two, three, go.
One for the 840.
1, 2, 3, go.
Two.
Do we keep going? It's tied.
Got to do a tiebreaker.
One, two, three, go.
We've seen in previous instances, impact drivers, as they heat up, start to react differently. Their performance changes. Now, as the test progressed, we saw a difference in how these performed.
We did.
My question is there a heat difference?
Check temps.
Time to check the temps.
I'm going to say to the hand, the 840 feels a lot hotter.
Okay.
But whoa, why does this feel hotter to my hand than this?
Okay, I'm going to tell you why it feels hotter. Because there's more metal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
Than here. And when you have more metal on a tool,
It's conducting more heat to that spot.
it's conducting more heat to that spot. But in addition to that, you have more surface area acting as a heat sink.
Yeah.
Okay? Where you have less metal here, more plastic. So if I could look into a crystal ball and tell you what will run cooler over time and be a longer lasting tool, I'm gonna tell you what. I like the form factor here, but I think that this would be the longer lasting tool, in my humble opinion, because it has more area to displace heat. And heat is the enemy of batteries, tools, wear items. Just my 2 cents. At the nose of the 850, we're seeing temperatures around 108 degrees max. As we move through to the motor housing, you're seeing around 105 degrees. Let's compare that to the 840. We got 108 there. You're seeing a max of about 108.7. As we move through the tool, we're seeing 110, 114. We saw. You're the DeWALT guy. What's your impressions?
I like it. I was shocked when I came in and saw it because one, I'd never heard of it. The single speed, I mean, unless you're doing like cabinetry and things of that nature and you don't need speed 1, I think this will do the trick for you.
What's your thought process? If you could look into the minds of DeWALT, why has this not been formally announced?
That's a great question. I mean, because for your, and you said you got this at the blue big box?
Got it at Lowe's. Matter of fact, it's 99 bucks for this kit. What I'll do is I'll put a link down in the description if you want to score it or check the price for yourself. But presently at the time of this videoing, it is $99 for that entire kit.
I mean, why you wouldn't promote a tool that's comparable to your top of the line offering with, you know, some minor variations in styling and, you know, obviously the variation in the controls for the speeds. $99 for 2 batteries, a charger, and a formidable drill. I mean, I think that's a pretty good deal. Honestly, I don't know why you would not promote it a little bit more, or give this a little bit more play. I think this would be a great tool for any DIYer, anybody who's going in. I mean, you could certainly use this as a tradesman as well. I don't see why not. But if you're going and you're looking for that, you know, single drill to keep around the house, and you don't need a ton of batteries or a ton of chargers, and you know, this is a great pickup, I think.
And if you like having some insight into what's going on in the minds of Stanley Black & Decker, or at least how a tradesperson would perceive it, then smash the like button, because it's free for you to do. Doesn't cost you a dime. You'll get 7 years of good luck, and it helps out the channel immensely. There's no good reason not to. I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping in to check out this tool test comparison, and thank you for running it with us, James.
You're welcome.
We hope to see you all on the next one. Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy, and you're here in the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, here, and maybe over here. See you later.